Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video from the Sports Scoop. Yesterday, the Champions League draw finally came out. You know how excited we are about the Champions League. Me and Suraj love the Champions League. Our first video that really did incredibly well and grow our channel was our Champions League, I believe, quarterfinal predictions.
No, it was round 16.
Yeah, during the summer. So we love the Champions League. Group stages are out. We're not doing predictions. We're going to do week-by-week predictions as the weeks come. We're just going to do reactions. If you're seeing this, make sure to like, subscribe, and watch the full video. It would mean a lot. Group A, Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid, Lokomotiv Moscow, and Salzburg. All teams from different countries. I think obviously the two front runners that I'm assuming to make it out of this group would be Atletico Madrid and Bayern. Bayern, the reigning champs. Atletico Madrid beat the reigning champs last year in Liverpool. This is going to be a great group, especially those two games between Bayern and Atletico. I'm really excited. Salzburg also haven't been the worst team to ever play, so I'm excited to see if there may be some upsets in this group. Overall, I like this group a lot. I think it'll be a competitive group.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think this is going to be a really tough group for every team. I think, like I said, Bayern, defending champs, obviously not going to be an easy game. Atletico, especially now with Suarez, he had an amazing debut for them. They're never an easy side to play. Salzburg, last year, they actually made some noise. They almost made it all the way to the round of 16. They played Liverpool really well. I think they're not an easy team. And Lokomotiv, they've done pretty well in the Russian Premier League as well. So I think a really good group, and I think this is one of the best groups. Atletico, Bayern, game to watch early. Now Group B, we have Borussia Mönchengladbach, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, and Shakhtar Donetsk. So when I look at this group, obviously, again, two big teams, Inter Milan and Real Madrid. I think the thing about them is that obviously the Spanish giants, Real Madrid, they're really good. They have obviously Ramos, Cruz, Modric, Casemiro, Benzema. There's just so much talent there, and they're going to continue and improve. This year probably isn't their year. And then you got Inter, who I feel like they could really a team that could really make a run this year. And don't be surprised, don't count out Mönchengladbach, who did really well in the Bundesliga last year. So they're going to be a tough out with Jan Sommer in goal.
Yeah, I actually do like this group. I think it's all teams that are obviously teams of, but Real Madrid lost Ronaldo, really never have been the same. Inter Milan have Lukaku now, obviously Lautaro Martinez. They have like a good team and should be contenders, just Juventus in that Italian league. Shakhtar Donetsk are good. Don't count them out. I don't think they'll win this group or even get second, maybe not even third, but there's no really like terrible team in this group. Mönchengladbach are also good, obviously. They've been they've been a top 10 Bundesliga team for a while. I've always liked Mönchengladbach. I think it's definitely in favor of Real Madrid, but Inter Milan could definitely sneak into first. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. I really do like this group a lot. Next group, Group C, Porto, Manchester City, Olympiacos, Marseille. Again, like Group B, all teams that really are not like better than mediocre. Besides obviously Manchester City, I think they're obviously the main horses in this race. Porto are good. Olympiacos made a lot of noise beating Tottenham as well. Marseille have been like Mönchengladbach, have been a good team in these really big leagues, them being in France. So I like this competition. I think again there's always chances for upsets with these teams. So I do really like this group. I think Porto, watch out for them definitely.
Well, I think while I agree with you that all the teams are all decent, but I feel like once again Manchester City got really lucky with their group, the group that they got in. They avoid teams like obviously Real Madrid, not Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea. They avoided the best teams, and I feel like it's really I messed up there. Can I start over? Sorry.
Of course you can start over.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, while I agree with you, obviously there is a lot of talent in the group, and it's all decent. But I feel like once again Manchester City got lucky. with another really good group that they're playing. Not last time group. Sorry, get three.
You can restart as many times. It's the easiest.
Well, I
thing to
agree.
cut out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, while I agree with you that there are a lot of decent teams in this group, I feel like Manchester City once again got lucky with the free group. They avoided the likes of Bayern, Real Madrid, etc. Liverpool. They got Porto, who was their number one team, and Porto are a decent team, but they're not as good as some of the other top clubs. Olympiacos, they're decent. They're not going to be an easy out, but like I said, they avoided other teams that they could have gotten. Marseille, they're probably maybe the biggest competition. They're actually a sneakily good team, and that's probably one of the best teams in pot 4. So that's the only unlucky draw. But I feel like Manchester City should be able to do well in this group. Now moving on to Group D, we have Ajax, Atalanta, Liverpool, and forgive me if I
was
pronounce this
looking
wrong.
at this and I don't even know this team at all.
I don't even know. MIDTJYLLAND. It's a Danish team, so if there are any Danish people who watch our vids and I pronounce that wrong, please forgive me. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I think when I look at this group, I think obviously Liverpool are the team that stands out. They got even better after winning the Premier League last year, and they have to be the clear favorites in this group. But there's a lot of talent. Ajax, they obviously sold a lot of their players, but they're one of the best talent producers in all of Europe, and they're gonna still be good. And Liverpool won't have an easy out. Atalanta, the Cinderella of last year, they made it all the way to the quarterfinals and were like 5 minutes away from probably knocking PSG out until they conceded 2 in stoppage time. I think it's gonna be Liverpool. I still think they should be able to do well in this group, but it won't be easy at all.
Yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm not unhappy, but this Liverpool have had a trail of not being too great in the group stages. Napoli have caused a lot of problems for them. They've been good out of the group stages and, real knockout, but overall not a great history in group stage, at least in the recent history. So Liverpool definitely cannot take this group for granted. As you said, Ajax, I would say the best academy in Europe, or at least in the world. Incredible academy. Obviously De Jong's gone, Van de Beek's gone, De Ligt's gone, Dest just went to Barcelona, Ziyech, Chelsea. So they've lost definitely a lot of their talent. Veltman also gone. So they've definitely lost a lot of their talent. So I don't think they'll be as powerful as they have been in recent years. Atalanta, great team. Should have beat PSG. I was upset about that. Definitely should have beat PSG there. Obviously unlucky. Atalanta are great. They have a good attack and they really have the chemistry there. So I like this group. Obviously the other team, I'm have to see them play. I've never heard of them. MIDTJYLLAND. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. As Suraj said, if you're Danish and watch your videos, we apologize. But I've never heard of this team. Group E, Sevilla, Chelsea, again, Krasnodar,
I think.
Krasnodar and Rennes, the French club. I see two main teams. I see Chelsea and Sevilla. Sevilla are good, have good talent, always been a bit of an underwhelming team in La Liga. Chelsea, great, brought in a lot of players, haven't really looked too amazing. Obviously, tying to West Brom after they were down 3-0, so give them credit for getting 3 back. But Chelsea are definitely the favorites here, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sevilla gets there. Chelsea don't have much experience in the Champions League, and definitely brought in a lot of new players. So I think chemistry there might be a bit challenging, especially playing in foreign countries, not being England. So I think this would be good. I think this would be not as good, or at least competitive of a group.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Chelsea and Sevilla are the 2 best teams. I think Chelsea maybe got a bit lucky. Yeah, I agree with you. I think Chelsea and Sevilla, they're the 2 best teams in this group. I think Sevilla winning the Europa League, definitely not a team to take lightly. They took Bayern all the way towards 120 minutes when Bayern finally won. It's not going to be an easy fight. Chelsea, they got a bit lucky, though, with their groups. As they haven't been really in the best of form. I think they could definitely top this group. I think the player to watch, though, isn't on either of these teams. It's on actually Eduardo Camavinga from Rennes. He's been he's like 17 years old. He's One kid he lit up League One, Liga last year. Teams like Real Madrid probably want him. He's probably in their plans. Maybe next summer he could go, and a great Champions League performance could definitely boost that. So watch out for him. He might be all over the place. Now moving on to Group F, we have Dortmund, Club Brugge, Lazio, and Zenit St. Petersburg. So another group, it's decent. I think Dortmund are clearly the best team, and that obviously makes sense. They have so much talent: Holland, Jadon Sancho, just all around a lot of talent. Jude Bellingham, Gio Reyna, and I think they're probably the favorites in this group. But there's a lot of other teams that have really good talent. Lazio, they have the last year's Golden Boot winner in Ciro Immobile. He's definitely gonna be scary. Zenit, they're constantly in the Champions League, a lot of experience there. And Bruges, same with the Zenit. There are a lot of teams they're gonna be tough out. But I think Dortmund, really good team. I think they're probably the best team in this group.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is another one-horse race here besides Lazio. Club Brugge, they look good. They're not terrible. I believe they beat Real Madrid last year in Real Madrid. So obviously, upset type team there. And yeah, Dortmund just have the talent there. Gio Reyna, Holland, they just have the money and the transfer budget to buy players and just outplay these teams. So I don't see too much in this group. I'm probably not going to be paying too much attention on this. I think Dortmund will get here. Lazio, I'm assuming, will get second. So I think this is a sure win for Dortmund here. So now the game you all clicked on this to see: Juventus, Barcelona, Ronaldo, Messi, and then Dynamo Kyiv and Ferencváros, the Hungarian team. I definitely knew that. Whoa. This matchup is the most hyped matchup of the Champions League group stage. Probably the reason you clicked on this video from the thumbnail. This is a great generational talent, especially playing twice, not once, twice, 2 times. You get 2 times of the talent between these two players. There's not much to say. 2 of the best players in recent history. This is going to be absolutely incredible to watch. I love watching them. They're so incredible, especially the way they've kept their body in peak performance. Messi staying at Barcelona, highlight of the summer transfer window. This is going to be a great group, the one I'm looking forward to besides Liverpool's group.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think this is going to be a really good group, obviously, with Barcelona and Juventus, with maybe the two best players in the history of football. It's going to be probably, I'm so excited. It's going to be like an El Clasico match all over again. I think there's a lot of other storyline to this. There's Arthur and the Pjanic swap. That's definitely an interesting storyline. There's a rematch of the 2015 UCL final. It's going to be an incredible match. Obviously, Kiev, they're a very decent team. They made it through to the playoffs. I didn't expect them to, but they're actually a very solid team. Don't expect. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe one of these teams slips up and maybe gets a draw. And I think Ferencváros, they haven't been like 25 years, I think. Respect to them for making it, but it's going to be really tough. They got really unlucky getting in this group. And now that this moves on to the final group, we've got Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain, RB Leipzig, and İSTANBUL, BASAKSEHIR. I think obviously this is another group that it's really a lot of talent here. I think best team in this group is PSG. I think I'd be very surprised if they don't make it, especially with Mbappe. This is probably one of their best chances, considering Mbappe is most likely gone by next summer. United, they've been in another Premier League team in poor form. It might be tough. RB Leipzig, they made it to the semis last year. I'm definitely not counting them out. It's going to be a good team. İSTANBUL, Basaksehir, the first time they've ever won the Turkish league, and congratulations to them. They're in the Champions League, but like I said, the same with Ferencváros. It's going to be a very tough out being in this group. But I think right now, with Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria, I think PSG have to be the favorites here. And with Man United and RB Leipzig not too far behind.
Yeah, rematch of the last year when, Man United got that late penalty winner with Rashford. Yeah, great matchup. Obviously, again, another group stage with two teams you don't see play that much, but two really good teams in world soccer. So it's just going to be amazing to watch. I think these are two great teams. Also, yeah, as Serge said, it's Istanbul, winning the Turkish league. Leipzig, really good. I think, who knows? Leipzig could if they keep up their form from last Champions League, they could maybe get a second place here.
I could see them beating out Manchester United.
Yeah,
especially
I could
given their
also.
recent form.
I think they're good. Yeah, I think the form of Manchester United, and I feel like really a lot of English clubs aren't great in the Champions League, including Liverpool. Besides obviously when they won it, but I think they're just, I don't know how to explain it. But
it's just a different game.
Yeah, right. So,
honestly,
so I think this is a really good group. PSG, Manchester United, two teams to watch, and I'm excited for this group. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. That was our reactions, really, not really predictions, just reactions to the draw group stage. Really, really fun. Watch out. I believe we'll probably have our video out 23rd of October, as the first match week is 21st, is the 20th to 21st. So make sure to mark your calendars, because that video will be up. And if you did enjoy, drop a comment. As always, just this every video, we promise we'll respond to you. We love talking to our fans, people who see our videos on their YouTube pages and are new to the channel. So really, drop a comment. We'll respond. We love to talk all sports. As well, follow all of our socials down below, Instagram, TikTok as well. Check out our podcast. We haven't put, as I've said, we haven't posted that much over there. We're going to try and get some more out to you, but go watch the ones we already have up. DM us on Instagram as well. If you don't feel comfortable commenting, you can always DM us. We could talk privately. Awesome. Talk about the channel, anything you want. We're also going to start doing shout outs. All you have to do is follow our Instagram and subscribe to the YouTube, and tag 5 friends in the comments of our Instagram, and you will have a chance to win and be shouted out in our next videos. Thank you guys so much for watching.